Welcome to episode 1 of Eke and Adan Aren't Dating. This is a shitty podcast we want to do because we both like to podcast. We've both done a couple podcasts so far.
Yeah. First of all, this is after the T-App, right?
Yeah, after the T-App review.
Bop. So if you were on there, you saw yourself on there, that's our bad. We tried to help you guys out as best as we could. But, yeah, man, but shout out to everybody on T-App. Shout out to T-App, man, out here exposing people or not exposing people.
That was dirty.
That was very
dirty. T-App was a dirty... We also got another video coming. What is it? The
999 challenge. That's still not out. You still haven't dropped it.
You didn't send me the... Oh, what?
We're still working on it right now. Okay, all right, okay. It's getting worked on right now, actually. Yeah, nine beers, 9 hot dogs, and 9 innings. That's coming out, the 999 challenge. I think by this time, the Brave season has to be over with.
For sure.
There's no way.
We'd also like to emphasize, is this a shitty podcast we were saying?
Oh, yeah.
This will be a shitty podcast. Our vlogs probably will be a little better because we actually hire Carl and then Basil does some amazing work. But as far as the podcast, I would like to put in minimal effort for this.
I literally want it to be, like I was just telling him right now, because y'all obviously, you used to do the Stanley Only Boys podcast. And it was just so much. These guys, they were everywhere and filmed this and turned this on. And it felt like, I'm like, this just feels, like I was saying, this setup was like, that was way too fast.
When we sat down today, Adan was like, this is all you need to do a podcast?
Like, this is it. You don't need shit, bro.
You just need 2 bros, dude. Yeah. Just anywhere where 2 bros, I think it says it in the Bible, anywhere 2 bros assemble, let there be a podcast.
Yeah, that is true. So, why did we decide to try podcasting?
It's fun, dude. And you just talk about your personal life and people. Podcasts are for people who work 9-to-5 jobs, driving a forklift that keep one AirPod in all day, and they need some way to fill 8 hours. It does not have to be that entertaining. It just has to be more entertaining than the forklift.
Okay. And almost maybe something like a comfort kind of thing to it.
Yeah. You get the audio mixing right. You get the voices nice. I think my voice is still a little hot.
So, you bending over crazy, Chad. Yeah.
No way that makes it in the final cut.
Well, that's fucking crazy.
What does it take to start a podcast? A lot of people want to start a podcast. What do you need? What's your essentials?
Honestly, it depends how bad you really want it or what you really want to do, because all you need is your cell phone.
Is that the minimal setup you use?
The absolute 100% minimal setup is a smartphone, preferably an iPhone, I guess, just because that's my preference.
You're going to have audio issues.
Bro, you could go to what is now called Spotify for podcasters. It used to be called Anchor.fm, but now it's Spotify for podcasters. You can literally go on there, log in on your phone, like on Safari off the website. I'm pretty sure they have an app too. And then, that's where you would go to upload what's it called? Like a distributor?
It's a file, some file site.
Yeah, but so like it distributes. So
UIC or something?
Yeah, so you upload your podcast on this website, and that distributes it to all of these different like streaming platforms. Mm-hmm. Kind of what DistroKid is for all the rappers. Shout out to you rappers.
No rappers watch this.
Except for they watch a couple rappers. What it look like, what it feel like.
I think I would probably add some kind of mic setup. And really the pod track, it does raise the barrier of entry to like $100-something. But if you get a pod track, you're kind of in there. Mm.
Yeah. But yeah, through the phone, you get the app and then you just hit record. Record and you upload whatever. You could edit shit right there too. It's all on your phone, and then let's say you just upload that bitch.
You be dating?
Huh? What the fuck?
I figure we ask each other. We ask each other kind of personal questions we get into.
I'm currently dating. I'm dating hard, actually.
Okay, like dating around or like dating more in person?
Stop. No. I'm like seeing someone like regularly.
Okay.
Yeah. It's
a special young lady?
Very, very special young lady. And it feels crazy, bro, because I've been single for a long time, dude.
Bro, we hang out all the time, and I ain't heard about her, so what really gives?
Dog, crazy. I was waiting for the podcast. You got to ask it on the podcast. We need content. No, I told you about it the other day, and then then you made a face.
Wendy?
What the fuck?
It's not Wendy.
There's no Wendy. I do not know a Wendy. Anyways, well, yeah, I mean, yeah. So I was dating regularly, like, I date regularly. we're still, just talking, me and her.
Okay.
No one's getting married.
No labels. No labels on it so
Yeah,
far.
you know me, and I'm like, I'm not one to label women anyways. Like I don't like I'm not like a possessive. Like I think like if you want to do your thing, your type. Like I'm not. Who am I?
Is this an
like,
advertisement?
No, I mean absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm just saying like I don't think men are worthy enough to like just say that owning something like that every 30 minutes before. I brush my teeth, I scowl myself for being a man and how good I have it and how bad women don't. So that is what I do. But that's just me and who I am as a person, in the collective.
How old were you when you did your worst breakup?
What's your problem, dude?
I don't know. Let's get into it, bro. Let's get.
My worst.
We're not dating.
We're worst breakup. We're not dating. We're not dating. That's the point, right?
That's the whole point.
That's the point. And you sound like asking me all these jealous ex questions, dude. Let me wait. Can you answer one?
Sure.
Let me ask one. Okay.
Slide in.
I will actually ask that same one. I will do the Uno reverse. At what age were you when you had your first heartbreak?
17.
17 years old.
I think
Please.
17. I was a sophomore. I dated this girl from freshman year. She was like hot and a cheerleader, and I was like a nerd bitch faggot.
No way, you?
Yeah.
By the way, Can we say that word?
We can on YouTube. YouTube. Lets you say it.
Okay.
You just can't say. I'm kidding.
Guys, trust me,
You
if he
can't
said
say
that,
it.
I would leave.
You can say it.
If
on
he said that, I
YouTube.
would leave.
Virtue signaler. I heard him say it in private.
That's crazy, bro.
Shane Gillis
You
said,
have to cut that out.
that's how white guys say "I love you" is they say the N word around each other.
That's crazy.
That means I trust you with my life.
Next thing. As you were saying.
Oh yeah, I was 16 and we broke up.
17.
17.
Unless you were
17.
lying.
No, we got together at 16.
He's faker. He's the faker. He's the faker. He's lying.
At 17, we broke up, and she started dating a cool older guy.
Why'd you guys break up?
Who was in a band. I don't fucking remember. We're fucking retarded. We're 17.
Yeah, makes sense.
So she started dating this cool older guy who was in a metal band, and he worked at the coffee shop by the high school that we used to go to.
Brother, when you're 17, cool as fucking,
So cool,
fucking guy.
But I heard their band used auto-tune, so I told people like he uses auto-tune. I didn't even know what auto-tune was. I was just hating.
Whenever the T-Pain was getting smashed with the allegations, bro, that shit was real. Auto-tune, like that shit was real. It was frowned upon back in the day.
Yeah, and it was my worst heartbreak because we went. She wanted me to go to the Valentine's Day dance with her still, even though I was. We were not seeing each other. I was being so pathetic, dude. I was sending her 100 messages a day, and Stephanie. Whatever, dude. Nobody's watching this shit.
I'm gonna make sure she is. I'm gonna make sure she is watching. What the fuck?
Stephanie Marlena.
Okay, that's it. That's good. You're good.
We're cutting that out.
Nope.
We're cutting that
No,
out.
we're not.
It's a shitty podcast. We're not editing this. Oh, but we went to this Valentine's dance together, and then we left, and she told me that she had we'd lost our virginities to each other, and she told me that she had a relationship with this other man, sexual relationship, and dude, it crushed me. She was trying to drive me home, and I was going to jump out of her car. I was doing the fake jump, and then we got home, and I was just panicking because you're a young boy, and your mind is like, you fucked another man. And so I took a serrated steak knife and just started chewing up my wrist with it, dude, going crazy.
Okay.
This really happened, bro.
Okay, stop. Hold
So
on. Wait. So give me a second.
All right.
You can't just tell a fucking suicide attempt story.
Yeah, there's a good ending.
Stop. No, obviously it's a good ending because you're still here, but what the fuck, dude?
I was heartbroken. You asked my worst breakup.
That's crazy.
I'm talking about like throwing up, like you fucked another guy.
Dude, you were going to kill yourself.
Yeah, so she called.
Bro, that's insane.
She
bro.
called. My mom was like at work, so she called her best friend's parents, and they came in the house. And I had took a bunch of Adderall and prednisones. I was on the flu steroids for some reason. They made you feel good, so I took them with a bunch of Adderall. And I was doing a weird twitch, bro. I couldn't like stop this. So she called these parents, and this girl's parents came in my house while I'm just bugging, and my mom is at work. So like I think at one point we went to the girl's house. I don't know, but the next day anyway, my mom found out about it and told my sister. My sister called the police, and so like a bunch of ambulances and cop cars showed up to my house, and they took me to a Medicaid ran asylum in Atlanta when I was like 17, and I had to live there for a little while. That was my worst heartbreak, bro. It was pretty bad. I ended up dating that girl again my senior year.
This has been a Don and East podcast. Try podcasting. What the fuck?
Did you not know that story about me?
No, that would have been fine if I didn't know. Actually,
Yeah, no, dude, I went totally insane over a breakup, like bad. And now when I'm doing like kind of one now, and I'd be getting flashbacks of that guy that I used to be that just be freaking out and just not handling it properly. I know that this is not how adult men handle a breakup, but I'm so sensitive.
damn, dude, that's so vulnerable. You to say.
Nobody's watching this.
Nobody's watching this. That is such a great. You know what? I just can't have that mentality. I
Dude,
can't
it
be
feels
that.
so good. It feels so good.
No, that's crazy. And that's bad that feels crazy, right? Why should that feel crazy?
Yeah, I think that's how I always try to do a podcast. It's like nobody's going to fucking watch this. Because what is the reality? Let's just be honest. We've both done podcasts that have not worked. We've both done a ton of You've done a lot of podcasting.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody watches this shit.
Nobody watches
And
this.
what is the shit that you watch? It's like shit that the shit that I watch is shit that is like, you can't just get this.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is people being away like no one's watching it. Like Shane Gillis just being openly racist on his podcast.
Yes.
They make $400K a month on Patreon. Not to say that being openly racist is the way to do that, but I think just being
genuine.
just talking
authentic.
to your friend. When we talk together, we're genuine.
Yeah, for the most part.
Dude, I never know if you're being serious.
No, but and it's crazy because to me it's so obvious. Well, you know what? I feel like Bozo, you know, like 100% when I'm being sarcastic, right?
I think he does.
No, he does. He has to. You do or you don't? He knows. I feel like we got like the same like
Humor.
sarcastic tone. I think we had the same. I think we all had the same humor, but I think we had like same sarcastic like understanding.
What did you say earlier? You say, have y'all heard of this guy? His
Morgan
name is
Wallen.
Morgan Wallen.
Yeah. Just going with the bit, riffing that motherfucker, and that's just why we were back doing this podcast.
How much time do you spend practicing ukulele? Be honest.
Be honest.
Because you're kind of good.
How can I? Do you mind if I play something?
No, I don't think you should, but you could.
I'll play. It'll be quick.
Hit it. This is your shitty podcast, dude.
Hours. Now I'm coming. I start doing it. But anyway,
Welcome back to Ike and Adan Aren't Dating. This week, Adan serenades me.
Actually, I picked up to learn how to play ukulele in the service.
No way.
Did
you do it to get bitches?
No. The thing is, we were just talking about that. Our military experiences were so different because we didn't have no bitches. I was on this all gay camp called infantry, which I think
I was on a ship with 5,800 people on deployment, 580 of those being women. It was slim pickings now. It was slim pickings.
But tell me, and the thing is, when there's like a girl that's like, had like she's like a 6. You were saying earlier, boat goggles. She's like a 6.
She's a 9 out to sea.
Bro, out there.
When you've seen nothing but her for 6 months.
Are you kidding me?
God.
Your eyes are the same color as ocean.
Dude, I used to have this thing that I would do. I hope one of y'all is watching this.
I hope so too.
Where I was a watch commander of a security section, so we had like access to walk around the whole ship. So there was this like welded on piece of the ship called the Sea Whiz, which was like our sea to air missile defense system. So it was like it would go up and it would shoot a bunch of stuff at a missile if it came to it. But because nobody ever went back there, there was railings, like hand railings, so you wouldn't fall over, but it was on the very back of the ship, so you could like see so far back there. So if like girls I liked, I would take them back there with me. I would say, I got to show you something. And there was this little like sea salt would build up under the hand railings where the seawater would splash and evaporate. And you could take it off and rub it on your hands and then pour water out of your water bottle on your hands, and they would feel so smooth. And I used to take girls back there, and I would always act like they was the only one I ever took back there. It crushed. You put the sea salt on their hands on the back of the ship. They're having like a magical moment where they're looking out over the ocean. It was so player, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. I was such a little horny bitch back then.
Aren't you the horniest?
I've given my life to Christ now. I'm really trying to reject lust, and I'm really trying to.
That's hard, bro.
It is.
No joking around. That's hard.
That's my number one, I think, sin.
It's very hard.
That follows me.
Yeah.
My body rejects it now, dude. I see girls posting like bikini pics out of season with a hashtag Take Me Back. You know, the December bikini pic is fucking gross to me now.
Yeah.
You just want to make me horny so that you have some type of control over me, or you can derive some self-worth out of me liking your pictures. Like I don't like that. Get that off. Get that out of here.
Damn, that's a deep way to look at it.
But back in the day, I was a little horny fucker, and I was rubbing salt on bitches' hands to try to get some ship butt.
Yeah. One of my homies stabbed himself in the arm, and I got a video of it.
Y'all didn't have no bitches in infantry?
We didn't have no bitches.
Good, bro. Because if it comes down to it, and you got shot, and some bitch had to carry you out, I mean, come on, brother.
I'm telling you, I never had that experience. It was just dudes. It was just like, oh no, me and my homies.
Oh, we worked with girls, dude. I had a girl dispatcher.
Working with girls is.
It was, dude, when you would get put in a
That's
section,
crazy.
my homie for a while was a watch commander when I was in section, and if there was girls I wanted to fuck, I would tell him to partner me up with them that night so we could like be roving partners. Oh, it was so nice, bro. Oh, he really got stabbed in the arm. Can we even show that?
I don't think so, dude.
Who stabbed him?
You know.
The Taliban? A black guy.
That was my homie. And you know what? So that dude, he was a PFC. He's been here for 3 years. He got demoted.
Who did it? Another something?
No, he did it himself. He stabbed himself, bro.
It was a black guy.
He stabbed his fucking self. My boy,
what's the point?
Ryan Blakesley, man. Shout out to you, dude.
Wow.
That dude went Marsoc. That goes to show you. He got NJP'd on the first deployment, on the first MEU they did. There was past curfew.
Clearly a crazy motherfucker.
Yes, past curfew. So you're on the boat, so you can't get off. So he jumps off of the fucking boat because it's past curfew. He wants to go party more in fucking Thailand. He jumps off. They call a man overboard.
He committed to the bit.
They call a man overboard.
That's a big deal for y'all at home.
Very big deal. And so everybody got there. I'm like, where the fuck is Blakesley? And the thing is, he gets back up like in the ship. He's soaking wet. I'm like, you think nobody would have fucking noticed?
So at Man Overboard, what they do is they take everybody that's on the ship and you all go to one location where you get mustered. They have to head count every single person and report back to a central location. And so imagine everybody on the ship standing in one location, but one guy's just completely soaking wet, and you're looking for who is the man overboard.
And this was the man. This was the man that was overboard. Y'all can't see, but he has a do-rag on.
The white guy with the do-rag on.
He's a white dude with a do-rag on.
That was me in the Navy.
that was him because he had like a hernia in his like asshole. So this whole deployment, he was like out.
LLD.
He didn't do shit. But that same dude, so that he got demoted. So on and E3s, do you guys like call each other by the rank? At what point do you start calling each other by rank?
E4, you start calling people petty officer.
So E4 is the same thing in the Marine Corps except for infantry. Mm-hmm. At E3, you're already being called by your rank. So it's very like weird, but like E3 is like a salty Lance Corporal, salty kind of thing. Pretty much after you deploy, because for infantry the promotion rate's so much slower because there's so many of us.
You got to be a hard charger.
So, anyways, but so
what is E3? PFC?
E3 is Lance Corporal. E2 is PFC. E1 private. But so he got demoted to private, so now he was like a private first class. But instead of calling him, PFC, they would say Mr. Blakesley. They would call him Mr. whatever. I'm like,
respect, shown.
Yeah. Because he knew his shit. No, but after that, bro, he went MARSOC, dude.
I don't know what that means.
Marine Corps Special Forces.
Oh.
Huge fucking deal.
The guy that jumps off the side of the ship, though, is the guy that should do that.
Yes, 100%. The guy that stabbed himself in the arm. Yeah, dude, sign that fucking dude up.
Dude, I had a friend in the Navy who, like my best friend, like I love this dude so much. I won't reveal his identity.
Yeah.
He had a troubled past. His dad killed himself.
Oh, damn.
And so he was like, he was looking for himself. That's what we could say. And he was in deck department, which is like undesignated seamen. So they're like, I don't think this was his case, but they're very low ASVAB score. They come in with no job, and then by 2 years, they'll put them in some field. They'll just like assign you. But you basically are just sweeping and mopping. This dude had like acceptance thing that he wanted to be like accepted by his peers. So he took a fucking knife one night and fucking cut his forehead down to his eyelid all the way over his cheek. And went back and told the boys that he had gotten in a bar fight and somebody broke a bottle over his face just because he wanted his friends to think he was cool. And this is my best friend. I love him so much. And like I say, a troubled young man who has really turned his life around. He's doing better than anybody I know from the military now.
Yeah, bro. Those are the people that do the best.
Yes. Yeah, it takes the hottest fire is forged the hardest steel.
Yeah. Oh, bro, come on.
Canadian salute.
Come
Left
on.
hand.
Come on.
Yeah, that guy was crazy, dude. He gave himself a self-injury. And now he has the sickest scar ever, bro.
That is fucking sick.
I know we don't tell the real. I would still
hell
tell the
no.
fake story.
Yeah.
If I was him, I would still tell the fake story.
So this is, I don't know. I think this is what the podcast is going to be about. Just random shit. We're going to go off the hip.
Keep your expectations low.
Yeah. But we will, I don't know.
This is fun.
This is fun. This is very fun. So
When you tell people you're in the military, do people ever ask, did you kill anybody?
all the time. Yeah.
Dude, do you sometimes do the stoic answer where you're like, I don't want to talk about it?
Usually, dude. I'm like, wicked weird thing to ask.
I say, hell no, bro. I wasn't in that kind of military.
Yeah.
I was doing like more fun, cool shit.
Hell, bro. Muse when you port, brother.
Yeah, hell
When you
yeah.
port.
Those are the only memories I really have of the military is going out overseas, like in like different countries.
God, and you've been to a lot of places, right? I know you've been to Greece.
So. Greece, Spain, Portugal,
Never been to
France, Dubai, Bahrain, Vatican City. That's a country. I've been to all those like multiple times, I think, besides Vatican City.
How was Greece?
What was Greece? We went to Rhoda, Greece the first time, and then I can't remember the one we went to when we flew back. But Rhoda was cool. It was like there was an ancient city.
Rhoda?
Rhodes, Greece.
Oh, okay.
But there's like an ancient city with walls around it that is like, that's crime. That's crime at night. So that's where we ended up. But then like we did a tour in
Crime
Greece.
at Night is a great name for a boy band, by the way.
Crime at Night, yeah. Welcome back to the Crime at Night podcast.
It's Crime at Night.
Salute.
Crime at Night.
Yeah, so we went on like a tour of like where the Colossus of Rhodes was, like this giant statue that was built over this port. But then at nighttime in the walled city, there was hella prostitutes. There was like this big like courtyard.
Bad, too.
And there was like 5 little adobe huts around, and each adobe hut had like this curtain that you could swing back, and there was just hookers in there. And so you would go and just like wait in line, and it was like in the courtyard, all the boys from the ship would gather and talk about who had the best pussy. And so the line would start getting long and that certain door. And
That's wild.
bro. This is one of my best hooker stories ever from overseas. I went into one of these things, and it was like probably a 38-year-old white woman. I would say she was about 5'11", 195, 185 probably. She was a bigger lady. She was strongly built. You know what I'm saying? She was proportioned properly, and I was giving her the most average drunk dick that you could possibly get. But like I did do this thing. I was like toes and hands only, like prone position, just kind of banging.
Oh shit!
And she
slamming them.
Yeah, I was so far away from nutting that it wasn't even. I was drunk as fuck. But dude, when I was hitting, she started going, "America, America." I was like, "Oh hell yeah, bro!" I swear to God, that made me nut. When she did that, I've never felt like the man more in my fucking life. She said, "America, America," and I immediately busted. Condom bust, by the way, which is a very hard bust, but the only acceptable bust in a foreign hooker.
We gotta go, guys. We gotta go. This is obviously taking a wild turn. Thank you guys. This has been a Adan and Tribe podcasting. We'll figure out a schedule upload if we haven't mentioned it now. Shout out to Wody, shout out to Bazo, shout out to DB, man. You guys didn't do it. You guys were just here. So thank you guys for coming. Yeah. Always, brother. A pleasure. Please, man, close us out. Take us out of here.
Yeah.